Hi folks, it's David Thompson from Profit Lab here, and today what I'm going to be going through is 4 main components for setting up the structure for your YouTube videos. And you're going to see that this is very simple, but it's very important, because in everything that you're going to have success in internet marketing or in business, there's a strategic process and you need to follow that process. And this is the one that's been taught to us by our mentors, and it actually works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with step number 1 for when you're setting up your YouTube video. So what you're going to do is, as soon as you start to produce your video, you're going to do a short introduction. And that basically, just like I did with this one, hi folks, my name's David Thompson. That's it. You don't want to go into a resume. You don't need to get into much detail about it, because they're not there for you. They're there for themselves. So that's all going to happen in the first 5 seconds. So step number 2. Step number 2 is going to be a question. And before you actually have done this, you're going to do your research before you start shooting your video. And that question is going to have the keyword, because you're going to do your Google keyword search or whatever keyword search tool that you're using. And that question that you're going to be asking is going to have the keyword in it, and that's going to happen in the first 10 seconds of the video. And that's critical, because people want to know that they've landed in the right spot as soon as they've arrived at your video, because you're going to ask the question, and that's going to address a pain or a problem that they have in their life or their business that they're looking for a solution for. So it's very important that you get to that keyword right away, because then they know I'm in the right place. I'm looking for the solution. This is the place that's going to have that solution. So that's one of the things that you want to be paying attention to for step number 2. Now, step number 3. Step number 3 is going to be content. Now, what's important here is that you're going to be using bullet points. Just like these are bullet points, you're going to be identifying to the people when they've come to your video, you're going to rhyme off 3 bullet points that are relevant to their pain or problem, that are going to provide a solution for them. And you want to make sure that they're very specific, not too broad. So only 3 points, because if you start getting into too much information, you're going to lose them. So that's all you need to do is identify those 3 points. That's your content. So bullet points, and get to the point. Number 4. Okay, number 4 is one of the most important steps, because when people generally are giving out information, you'll probably see a lot of people, they have not given anybody a call to action. And you know what? People need to be told what to do. So the idea is that you're going to be directing them. So what is the purpose of your video? Call to action. Do you want them to go and subscribe? Do you want them to go to your blog post? Do you want them to go and opt in on a landing page? But you need to be very specific. So that call to action, you want to be thinking, what exactly do you want to accomplish at the end of the video that you're going to be producing? So you're going to go through your intro, your question, which is your bullet points, your content, which is addressing pain and problem, and then call to action. What do you want them to do? So you always got to have an outcome. Make sure that this call to action is at the end, and that's all you need to do as far as the structure is concerned. 4 steps. Keep it simple. Thanks very much, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.